Oh no, it's Mark, yeah! Damn, that was insane. Okay, so I just watched episode 98 for the third time. I wanted to have as much information for you guys for my review, so I wanted to be able to talk about a lot of things. Obviously, it's a review. It's what happens. Oh, jeez, that was crazy. Okay, there's a slight build-up of momentum to the episode, so I gotta calm down so I can start from the beginning. Alright. Well, the episode title, Dragon Ball Super Episode 98, is Oh, Uncertainty. Another universe disappears. So, obviously, we can see from the title just what's going on. So, Goku obviously is not going blue because he needs to pace himself. Universe 9 is like holding a grudge against Universe 7 from losing the Zeno exhibition match. So they're pretty much all teaming up on Goku to get rid of him first. Because as Champa keeps on blathering on about... I hate Champa. But anyway, he keeps on blathering on that like he wants the other universes to get rid of Goku because then Universe 7 will be easy pickings. I mean, he's got a point. Since we have, like, you know, no Majin Buu on the team or whatever, but it's pretty much Goku and Vegeta. But, so the three dogs, you know, Lavender, Bergamo, and the other one, I forget his name, they're charging Goku at once, and the one that poisoned Gohan, I think his name's Lavender, I think that's Lavender, he actually, you know, does the poison thing on his hands that he did to Gohan and kind of taunts Goku. And he goes in to attack him. Apparently Goku was training with Gohan and they learned to put up some kind of barrier to defend against the poison. So Goku puts up the barrier. Lavender gets like a little shocked at first, but then they keep fighting. It's pretty cool. I mean, they keep going at it and he's surrounded, so there's not much to say about that. There's some good action in this episode, I'll definitely give it that. And the animation was pretty good too. I didn't really see that much wonky animation, so yeah. So Frieza, oh my god, dude. Frieza's so sick. Like, he's just standing on top of that sumo wrestler guy from the last episode, just like standing on top of him like he did nothing to him. And then there's this bat guy, I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna call him Bat Guy. And this Bat Guy flies in, and Frieza just like doesn't even look at him. He just like blasts him behind his back with a death beam and like just destroys his wing. So the thing like falls to the ground. This dude is terrified of Vegeta. I mean of Frieza. Oh my god, you should see like Frieza's like rape eyes in this episode are at like a 10. Like he's ready to mess shit up, and like the bat dude knows it. He's like terrified. But anyway, so we go back to the trio of dangers, and they're surrounding Goku, and they're talking about, you know, their brotherhood and their bond, and how Universe 9 is like garbage, so they had to pretty much band together and learn how to fight using each other's strengths to support each other, and just talking about how like they defeat powerful opponents that they couldn't beat on their own by using this special technique that they developed, and it's called the Triangle of Death, or the Dangerous Triangle. And all throughout the episode, everyone keeps making fun of the name, saying it's tacky, but it's catchy. So that was kind of fun. So pretty much Goku's surrounded by them, and he's in this like triangle, and he keeps trying to fend them off, but they're moving too fast or something. I don't know. But Vegeta gets kind of mad. Well, he's Vegeta. He's always mad. But Vegeta like jumps in to quote unquote help Goku. So he pretty much wants to even the odds, but just as he jumps in there against the three of them, like 5 more Universe 9 warriors like show up. There's this cool dragon-looking dude. His name's like Shapil, and he's pretty cool looking. So anyway, so after the intermission starts, like Zeno has this wow factor, and he's talking about how it's 2 against 8 now. My only regret about this is I kind of wish they would jump back and forth a little bit to some of the other fights that are going on. Like, I know this is the most important fight, but I would like to see some of the other stuff that's going on, because there's a lot of these characters in these universes that are literally just going to get, like, killed off screen or thrown to the wayside, whatever. But anyway, so Vegeta puts up the barrier as well, and he fights against Lavender. So now it's like a little bit more even of a fight. First they try to do the dangerous triangle around Vegeta, but Goku notices and jumps in and like knocks one of them off, like right away. Not off he just gets him out of the triangle so that like Vegeta doesn't have to deal with that. So anyway, Chapeel has got this like iron skin technique, and Goku like punches him and it has like no effect whatsoever. And then there was this like hot cat chick. That's what I'm gonna call her because I don't know her name. So her name is Hot Cat Girl. So Hot Cat Girl squares off against Vegeta. Pretty much can figure how that's gonna turn out, but she's a cool looking character, so I hope she ends up in the games at some point. Even though she doesn't have too many techniques besides like her claws. But so Goku is fighting Chapeel, and yeah, he's just like having no effect. His skin's just like, it's like not even like he's being pushed back, like it just doesn't do anything to him. And Goku and Vegeta start being pushed back by the onslaught of Universe 9, while Chomp is like constantly cheering them on. There's this other kind of cool guy. His name's Hysop. It's Hyssop, I think. Hysop, something like that. But anyway, he freezes Vegeta's arm using this Ice Lance technique. It's pretty basic, like Ice Shenron move, whatever. So he freezes Vegeta's arm, and then they all move in at once to like try and get Vegeta because they figure he's incapacitated now by this frozen arm. Whew, were they wrong? Okay, so Hot Cat Girl rushes Vegeta, and he just like teleports out of the way, and like Lavender gets like yin by the Hot Cat Girl, and then Vegeta just like beats the shit out of her. Like he just like takes it to her. He like punches her with his ice hand, knocks her into the air, and then like slams her back down on the ground. Like he destroys her. But so literally 3 of the Universe 9 fighters get knocked out of the ring at once. Like 3 of them. That's crazy. And Zeno's like cheering, and he's like super happy. And then there's this one guy that's actually with Hysop, the ice guy, and his name's Oregano, and he uses these like web-like threads, I want to say, like these tensile strength kind of fibers, I guess, and he threads up Vegeta's like other arm, and then Vegeta's just like, yeah, no, just turns Super Saiyan, and he kicks both their asses. That's the only way to say it. Like, they're out of the ring, they're done. And then we go back to the Bat Dude, and Frieza is just like rape face central at this point, just like staring the dude down. And the Bat Dude's like pleading for him to stop. Like he's like, no, I don't want to fight. Like please stop. And Frieza's pretty much like, no, I want to play. So the Bat Dude like gets up and runs and jumps off the thing himself. And he gets all relieved when he lands back in the stadium. But they're like, you idiot, you just like disqualified yourself. And he's like, oh man, but you know, I guess it's better than facing off against Frieza, especially if you're not that powerful. But my favorite part of the episode's coming up, but I just want to take a quick second to talk about how man, this part's crazy. Okay, so the Trio de Dangers is the only team that's left, the 3 dogs, and they do their triangle danger beam to try and stop Goku and Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta do a final Kamehameha. Like, it's the final Kamehameha. Like, I know because he doesn't finish with Final Flash. Like, he just says final, and then Goku says Kamehameha, and they literally combine their ki and just like blow the dogs away in like a shot. Like the danger triangle beam has like no effect on it. They just get blown out of the water. So yeah, we're using fusion techniques and taking names with it too. Jeez. So they're all wiped out, and it's at this point where evil Zeno is just like having fun, like getting rid of the buttons like on the screen. Like they're like Lavender, go! They're having too much fun with it. So the other evil guy, the Grand Priest, he's a dick, man. The Grand Priest is he's rape face smiling too, and he's pretty much knows what's going to happen. And the two Zenos, they just like raise their hands in the air and wipe out the entire universe. Universe 9 is gone. And it's not even that they wipe out the universe like and they're sad about it. They give no F's whatsoever. They don't care. They don't care at all. They're just having fun. So the whole universe 9 is gone. And the only thing we're left with is the universe 9 angel, just like evilly smiling. So something's going on, guys. Like, we don't know yet. This is dark though. Like, to be honest, I don't even really like Universe 9. Like, I thought they were really overplayed and they're really weak. They just seemed like early pre-baby GT characters. You know what I mean? Like, just characters that you know Goku and Vegeta under normal circumstances would have like no trouble with whatsoever. So it's kind of dragging things out. And I feel like the writers didn't really give them that much character development. The only time I actually felt bad for them, because they kind of trash talk all the time, but the only time I felt bad for them was when they were talking about how Universe 9 is like pretty much a shithole and they have to band together in order to survive. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. Like, their universe is terrible, and I'm sure their angel doesn't help, and their Kai is no better either, because he's a garbage person too. But so yeah, that's how the episode ends. Universe 9 is gone, and Goku and all of them are like shocked and chagrined, and Beerus himself is like asking Whis, he's like, what about their universe? Did they really wipe it out? And Whis says, yeah, it's gone. Whis is acting pretty casual too. I mean, I guess all the angels can, because like they're not being threatened at all. But then Beerus is just like, wow. So yeah. And then I'm not going to go into the episode preview for the next episode, because I already made a whole video on the spoilers that were released that I put on my channel on Sunday. I think I'm going to post this video on Monday. So yeah, what do you guys feel about this? Like, overall, if I'm going to rate the episode, alright, I'm going to start rating the episodes. So, the animation was good, there's a lot of action, we did see a lot of different characters. Goku and Vegeta didn't have a super easy time with it, and the overall like momentum of the episode felt pretty good. So if I'm gonna rate this out of a 10, I'm gonna give this like, I'm gonna say an 8. I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10. You know, 10 out of 10 for me is gonna be like exceedingly hard to give in Dragon Ball. So I wouldn't expect too many of them. I mean, there may be a few, but in all of the entire series from Dragon Ball through GT, I pretty much only think there's probably like 4, 5, 10 episodes, 10 out of 10s. So don't expect too much out of that from me. But so me giving it a 7, no, actually me giving it an 8. I'll give it an 8. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good episode. Kind of hits you in the feels a bit at the end when you're like, wow, universe just could be blinked out. It wasn't even like a major thing. Like, it wasn't like they set up this whole thing. They just raised their hands and done. It's over. So, wow. Okay, well, if you guys want to know what's going to happen in the next episode, I do review the spoilers that were announced, the leaks. So you can go click on that video. I will leave it on the end tags, so you can just click on it and watch that. Please subscribe if you already haven't done so. Share the video. I would love to get some more subscribers, and to I put a lot of effort into these. I spent like all day on Saturday and Sunday just editing videos for this week, like literally like 12, 13 hours. So I would appreciate if I can reach more of an audience, and I mean, I can change the content and get better depending on what feedback I get. So if you guys do want to see something different, then give me some feedback. Drop in the comments below, send me a message, anything like that. Hit me up on Twitter, Dragon Ball Z Amino, Instagram even. But yeah, besides that, it was a great episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed too. Let me know your thoughts, and I will talk to you guys later. And as always, stay powered up so Xeno doesn't destroy your universe. Alright guys, it's been Mark Yoon. Peace.